stealing the money. You saw 2 million on printing also.
Yes.
But we have a government printer with its own budget, which is backed by law. The government printer is backed by law. So what are they putting in the State House for 2 million? What you are having is basically a government which has made a decision to loot, and not to loot intelligently. In fact, a new government, when it comes, if it want to jail these people, to jail them very easily. And because you can't say you are spending 2 million printing. What are you printing in the State House? There's a government printer. That's why you're supposed to print your things. So, but also Parliament is weak. The Parliament is not supposed to just give State House 780 million for printing, and then another close to $1 billion to the government printer. It is in double budgeting. But what the control of budget is telling us is the country does not have a revenue problem. It has an expenditure problem. We are simply budgeting money to be taken, and then it is taken. Yes. In other ones, Atuoli was very right. These Kenyans, they have a way of saying the correct things, and then later just joining in the train.
I know this will make Ambrose Weda very happy, because I think one time I was talking with him over lunch and they said, one of the things that I love most, very sincerely, is food. So, Tian Mandazi also is really right up your alley, sir.
The BAL, that is what would be called accounting language. When State House is given money, their budgets, this is for this, this is for this. So when we are talking about tea, please, let's not take it basically the way he thinks he's gone to tea room on his way to Meru, then they are taking tea. State House under President Ruto is an open State House. You see people go there. The other day, you saw all young people from Kabera, all the workers. When they go there, people eat. I remember one time I went under President Uhuru, and the president himself had to literally insist that nepewe chakula, so that I don't go out and say he's stingy. Because I will tell Your Excellency, we came to where you live and you are very stingy. So State House, under President Ruto, is like the State House which used to be under President Moi. People go there and eat. I've eaten. If you go there, you eat. Professor here, if his friends are there, he will eat. Now, they will be categorized as tea. But remember, they are visitors, they are whatever. They are not given basic watery tea. So all these are put together, then you say tea. But there are Kenyans there, there are foreign visitors, all these people. You can see the number of visitors visiting State House whenever the president is there. And now it is not when you talk about State House.
With all these delegations. From
and then when you talk about State House, please don't just look at that house.
On the hill.
That one. State House includes where the president is. If the president goes to Kisumu, or the president goes to Meru, or he goes to his house and he decides, I want you to call your friends for me, I want to talk to them. That is not the professor's expense. Please allow me to finish, Professor. Then at that point, his team, his budget will pay for that tea. All those in accounting will be called tea under State House, just like you'll have fuel under State House, that I will have traveling under State House. So when you hear traveling under State House, you don't say, hey, but the president, we see him here. It includes people who are sent. It includes people who work for him. When we sit on national TV to talk about national issues, let's not cheapen them. Let us disagree with the president on fundamental issues, but let us not go down to chips and mandazi, and then we make a head of it. Then we confuse wananchi, so they think everything is so bad. Then at the end of the day, they ignore even professors. When they now advise them to vote this way, they say, these are the liars. Because they say this, we see this. That explains why the middle class and the top class, the intelligentsia like Professor here, the basic mwananchi in Maryland does not listen to him, because they analyze topsy-turvy, upside down.
But you've seen also the control of budget raising hesitation.
Just tell Ambrose.
Just a moment. Raising his